Look, y'all. It's coming together.
Too high just for some chicken sandwich right there. See the so we're gonna make this Rasta pasta. I got my chicken. I got one bell pepper. I got a sweet onion. Let's go get the pasta. There's nobody really in this aisle. So looking for some rigatoni, no penne. So here I go for this brand. It's $1, which is pretty good because most of the pastas are $1 anyway. And we need some cheese also. So we also need some. So I got that, and then I also use a calculator when I'm shopping. I have my calculator out, keep me with my prices and making sure I'm getting the right thing and spending the right amount. So right now I'm on a $20 budget, y'all. $20. So remember 20 when I get up to the window and register. We want to make sure that I'm not going over my budget.
Welcome back to Into the Woods, and today we're going to be cooking, what's it called?
Rasta pasta.
And my name is London, and
I'm Mommy. Alright, so the first thing we're about to do with this Rasta pasta is we're about to start this water. So I'm about to start boiling this water for the noodles. And we're going to season the water. So we're going to put some salt in there. And then what we're looking for when we're doing the salt is you want to make sure that the water is going to be, is going to flavor the noodles. So you want to make sure you put enough salt in there so that way you can taste it. Okay? And if you want to taste it to make sure it's salty enough, you can do that. And then what I'm about to do now is get this chicken together. So we're going to rest this chicken off. I'm going to season it up. We're going to put it in this pan. Then I'm going to cut up the onion and the pepper. And we're going to get this Rasta pasta started. Do your Rasta pasta dance. Okay, so now I'm about to open up the chicken. And I'm about to rinse it. And then we're going to season it. So always rinse your meat. Pretty much is a chicken breast. So if you go to the store and get a big chicken breast, You can slice it up. You can cut it in half, and then just slice it down. So if you want to do these yourself, just get a pack of chicken breasts, whole chicken breasts, cut them up, and then voila, you got your chicken tenders. So I'm still just brushing these chicken breasts off. Just want to get all that lime and gooky off of it. And then we're going to go somewhere. So I'm not going to slice them right now. We're going to, once we cook them, then we're going to cut them up into little sections so that way everybody got some chicken in their bite of pasta. But we're just going to cook and like this little piece right here, just try to clean that off. I don't know what that was. Just try to make them look as nice as possible. Presentation is everything once they're done cooking. So I'm just going to put it in this bowl here. And bring this over here. I'm going to wash my hands. And I can season them up. And
look at that good chicken. It's going to be so good.
What do you think we should season it with?
I think you should start to season it with some...
So we just going to go with the basic right now until we got the pasta.
Well,
okay.
Onion powder. We always use onion powder when we cook chicken. It just gives it a really strong and nice flavor.
Alright, y'all. So I'm putting this onion powder in. We're going to put some
Pepper.
So these are just like the basic, items that you put on seasoning. What's going to make this dish different though is when we start adding the jerk and the curry powder to it.
I wish I can smell this pepper. It's so strong.
So this is a little bit of garlic salt. And what else? We're going to put some of this jerk seasoning on it because if you're making a dish that requires like jerk or curry, you want to make sure you try to put it in everything that you cook so it has that flavor to it. So we're going to start it off, this jerk, by putting it in the chicken. And jerk is spicy, so put as much as your spice can handle. And it does have salt as the main ingredient, so just be mindful of that also. So you don't want it to be too salty at the same time. And then this dish also calls for some curry powder. So we're going to put some curry powder up on here. And that should be good for right now. And although I put some garlic salt in there, I still want to put some regular salt too. So just a little bit of regular salt. Just want to make sure we bring out the flavors of that jerk and curry powder. So I'm going to take, we're going to put a little bit of oil in here just so I can mix this chicken around good. And then I'm going to also go ahead and turn my pan on. And also get this pan ready. Put some oil up in here so that way we can fry the chicken.
Fry?
Yeah, we gotta crisp the chickens, and then we're gonna put the peppers and onions in the chicken flavoring. So we're gonna cook this chicken first, get that flavoring off of it in the pan, all good and tasty. And then once we're done with the chicken, then we're gonna put the peppers in. Right now we're gonna mix this chicken up, y'all. And the good thing about chicken breast, the good thing about chicken tenders is that it takes the flavor on good. So whatever you season it with, all that flavor is gonna be good in it. That's the good thing. And you just wanna make sure you get it in. Like they say, rub your meat. You wanna make sure you get it all in the cracks and in the seams. So that way when you bite into it, you got some flavor in it. It's not just on the outside. So that's how that looks. Bless you. And then once that pot heat up, we're going to go ahead. So our pot is over there boiling. Our pot is over there boiling for the noodles. Once that comes up to a boil, then we can go ahead and add in our noodles. And then once we get this chicken in there, get that frying, In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and cut these vegetables up, the peppers and onions.
Now would you cut it?
I'm about to get this chicken in here so y'all can hear the sizzle of the chicken.
That looks so good.
I'll get this chicken fried up. So my pan is a little big, so I can fit about so we're gonna start it out with, let's do 6. And try to do 2 batches. And just move this pot around some. I'm gonna turn this heat up a little bit so it can get the cooking. And we're just looking for a nice crisp on the bottom of it. So again, you guys, we're cooking some Rasta pasta. This is my first time making it. Oh, and remember, I asked you the budget. So what did we say the budget was? We said $20. Go get the receipt. So I ended up going over the, okay, so this was my receipt, y'all. So I ended up actually spending $26. I had to get the sponges and some toilet paper. So if I didn't have to get them sponges and them toilet papers, I would have made it. And that's what I'm saying. When I go in there, I have a certain thing of what I want to get, but sometimes it comes out where I just end up going over it. But yeah, sometimes you just gotta get other things based on what you need in the house. Alright, so now this chicken is starting to get nice and
Crispy.
It's starting to pop everywhere. So I can smell the curry, I can smell the jerk seasoning. So right now I'm just rotating the pan. So and once this gets almost there, once I flip it, I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting these onions and these peppers up. Look at her. She's supposed to be cameramanning. What's she over there doing? What is that on your face?
Where?
Somebody kiss your face?
No.
What is that?
Where?
On your face.
This?
There's something red right there.
I know.
What is that?
Face paint. We got carnival day today.
I wish I could smell this, y'all. Alright, so we're about to flip first one. See that nice golden brown on it? Look at that. Ooh, it looks so nice. And then before we cut it up, just gonna let it rest for a minute. So that one not ready yet. But we're gonna get this chicken all cut up good, get into the pasta. I haven't made pasta in a while, so this was a nice little switch up. This grease is just popping me everywhere. This is one of our dishes that we don't, this is our first time eating. So we love to try new food. So this will be one of those times where, you know, we can experiment and see if we like it or not. So daddy love to eat, kids love to eat, I love to eat, everybody loves to eat. No one's really too much picky around here. Well, yeah, except for that one, and she clearly just said it just now. Except for me, she wanted me to hear it.
That looks so good. I wish you guys can taste it. You guys.
Alright, so I'm putting the last batch of chicken in. Alright, so we're going to move this face around a little bit. Alright, so now let's come over here, and we're going to start working on cutting up these peppers and onions.
Nice juicy pepper.
Real quick, Mama, show the people the chicken. So that's the chicken.
The chicken looks so good. Look, they look the same. You can't even tell whether which one she just put in.
So when you're cooking, you want to try to have everything look the same. Even if you're cooking in batches, you gotta make it look the same so it won't know you made it in batches.
Let's check back at that peppers.
So right now we're cutting up the onion. I'm cutting in the long way. This is a sweet onion. and make it taste nice and good. And I'm real clumsy with knives. I cut myself. Well, not in right now, but
she cut her thumb off.
Yeah, I cut myself. So I just gotta be really careful.
She cut her thumb off.
I did with a mandolin trying to cut potatoes, and it's still not the same. So if you are like me and clumsy, you gotta hold your knife good. Make sure you get a good knife. And I really don't want to cut these too thin. The main point of this dish is you want to see the peppers and onions.
It looks so good and crispy. I can't wait to eat. I love my mom's cooking.
Let's take the rest of the chicken out. And depending on how soft.
Ooh, that sizzled real good.
Depending on how soft or crunchy you like your peppers, you just cook it to how you want it. But we like ours a little softer.
Ooh, look at that sizzle. Look at that grease, guys.
Ooh. Right now we're getting these peppers and onions going.
While that is going, let's check on that water that we boiled earlier.
Okay, yeah.
The water is boiling. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't know if the camera is picking it up, but it is like steaming. And it's
okay, that's it. So when we lift the pot up, we're gonna lift it towards
steaming.
So all that steam can go in there. And I'm gonna put it. Oh my God, I got the wrong ones. I got chocolate, y'all.
I told you.
Oh, it's okay.
And you know, I told you the vegetable ones.
It's alright. We're gonna make it work. Make it work. That's the name of this channel. Make it work.
Make it work. Make it work.
And then I'm gonna add a little bit of oil to the noodles so that way they
peanut
don't
oil.
Yeah.
This is peanut oil. We got it at Giant.
No, we got this from Costco. Daddy got that from Costco.
Why does it say Giant?
Oh, it don't. Okay. So we're gonna get this to stir so that way it won't hit. Hold it up there. So we're gonna get out of stir. Now I already salted the water. I don't put the top back on it after I put the noodles in. And we're going to put these al dente. So it's going to be semi-soft and a little firm. No mushy noodles. No mushy noodles. Alright, so right now I'm just frying up these peppers and onions. And everything you cook, you gotta season it. So since this dish is a more so curry dish and jerk, so we're going to add some more jerk to it. But sometimes I just be opening up stuff all crazy.
She's opening it with a fork right now.
Yeah, the little top part.
She couldn't open it.
You open up the top part, so sometimes I just beat the stuff open instead of just opening it the regular way. Alright, Mommy, you getting in?
Yes.
Alright, so
and she's just seasoning the peppers.
with some more jerk.
And the jerk really gives it the flavor because it's on the peppers and the chicken and all that will bring it to the noodles.
Add a little bit more curry powder. These vegetables are good. You can just eat them by itself. You don't even need the chicken in it. A little bit more just salt so that way you can get some of the water out to cook the vegetables. Alright, so we're going to turn these up high. That way you can get them a nice, good sear on them. And then once we're done the peppers, we can go ahead and start adding our cream and coconut milk into this to make our sauce. I'm just pan up as I go. Alright, so let's start this sauce. So this is the coconut milk that we bought. I'm going to add the whole can. It's both. I'll add that. Get that whole can. Anything else in there? Alright, so then I got some half and half. Alright, so we're going to add this half and half. And I'm going to season it again to make sure it's good. So we're going to let this come up to a boil. And then I'm gonna bring it back down once it comes up. And then we're gonna add some of this thyme. I got some fresh thyme. So the fresh thyme will be better. So that way you got that fresh, authentic feel to it instead of the powder. You can use powder if you have it, but we're gonna use fresh today. So the noodles are over here. They're still bubbling. Just gonna stir it up every so often. And then we're just gonna add those to this pot as they're cooking. And then we got the chicken over here. This chicken. We got this chicken over here waiting. Just waiting patiently. So I added the thyme leaves, and just pour them back, put them off in the pot. So I don't want to add too much because I don't want it to be too strong. My husband don't really like herbs that much, so I don't want to overpower it. So we're just going to add a little bit, and then I'm stirring up the pot. Look at these peppers, look at the onions, got the coconut milk in there. And then also gonna add in some cheese. So we got the Parmesan cheese that I'm about to open up. Okay. And then we gotta taste the noodles. Make sure the noodles is done al dente. And then we're gonna go back to the sauce and put the cheese in it. So if I could get one, I can't get one. So no. Okay. It's like nobody is trying to get eaten right now. Okay, blow it because it's hot. Okay. These noodles are good. I'm gonna cut these off. So I just drained the noodles and just giving it a little shake. So that way they can stop cooking. Alright, got me a spoon. Okay, so let's stir this up. And then we say we just want this to get nice and creamy. And then we're about to add this cheese to it. How's it looking so far, y'all? Alright, so I just tasted it. So I'm gonna go in with some more seasoning. I'm gonna add a lot more of this jerk, because this is the main star. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna go ahead and take the whole top, so I don't feel like keep. Alright, so let's just pour, and I don't measure, I'm just eyeball it. Just until I know, for our taste, how much flavor you like. And I'm gonna get some curry powder. And you just taste as you go, It's the only way you will know for sure how much you really want to add or don't add. So we love curry and jerk flavor, so that's why I'm not really too shy with seasoning. And before I taste it for some more salt, I want to put the Parmesan cheese in there, because that way it won't be too salty, because Parmesan is already a little salty anyway. Okay, so we got the cheese in there, and if you can see it, it's getting more creamy. And that's how you want it. You want it to be nice and creamy and thick. So when you add it, so you're still gonna add the chicken back in there, and then you have to add your noodles back in there, which is going to take away some of the moisture. So you want to make sure you have enough juice, enough sauce, whatever you want to call it, enough juice, enough sauce, enough gravy to be on top of your food. So I'm gonna taste it again at this stage, because we've added our cheese. Look at that. See? And you see all the peppers. And I normally, next time I'll add a red pepper to this too, so it can be a little bit more colorful. So that's good. So I would want some more jerky flavor in there. Just a little bit more. Because you gotta remember the cream takes away some of the flavoring. So you have to go back in and put all that flavor back in there. And then the chicken is already going to be flavored from when we cooked it, and we added some jerk on it too. But you want to make sure that when you warm this back up or the next day, it's still got a lot of flavor in it. Okay, so this is looking good. So now I'm not going to add any more. I'm going to start to add the noodles. So let's just do a little bit at a time. That pretty much was the whole box. And we're gonna stir this in. Ooh, y'all, look at this. Don't that look good? And this don't even have the chicken in it yet. So you can make this your own. Whatever meat you got. If you have steak, chicken, if I add some shrimp, that definitely would be going in here. Look at it. When you move your spoon, you don't see really no. You can actually see that the bottom of the pot is not real liquidy. So that's what you want. You can hear it. You can hear the sizzle. You hear that? You can hear the creaminess. Okay, so let's add the chicken. I'm just going to take it out and just cut it in half. Just cut it in slices. And as you can see, it's nice and done, juicy. So let's do this and I'm gonna come back. So I'm cutting up the chicken and it's so juicy. Look at it. It's nice and juicy and tender. Look at that, y'all. That's why you get the chicken breast, the tender ones. And then we're gonna add this to the sauce.
Look at the sauce, guys. That looks so good. That looks good. We made a lot of progress.
Yes. Lennox over here still in the chicken. Alright. So we almost done.
I'm gonna tell you guys how it tastes. Let's try it. So I got the piece of chicken right here. It's good.
And then look at this juice.
It's juicy.
We're gonna put it right in the pot. See? All that flavor. Eat all of that. Can you stop spilling the chicken, please? Put it in.
Got any garlic bread?
No. You hear her smacking? No.
Butter?
Yes.
Little butter, honey.
So now we're gonna stir this all up. Okay. So look, y'all. It's coming together. Alright, so we almost there. So I'm putting the chicken back in here. Daddy wants some garlic bread with his. So he's gonna make some homemade because I didn't get any from the store. Like I said, you gotta improvise. So with a family of 6, a lot of times we're gonna be improvising, and that's a lot of things that you're gonna see on our channel too. Is if I don't have it, I can go into the cabinet and make it, or I can go into the refrigerator and whip up something. You know, sometimes you gotta do it from scratch if you don't have it. But if you want it, you're gonna take the time and you're gonna figure out a way. So this is my version of the Rasta, and let's go in for a taste. We gotta taste it, of course. So let's see. Look at that, y'all. Look, can you see? That's the pasta, a pepper. That's good. Okay. Alright, so right now we just gotta make some quick garlic bread to go with the Rasta pasta.
Can I take this off?
Okay, so I'm about to take some regular bread. So So if you're in the house, need to make some garlic bread, then this is an easy way to do it. And then we're gonna melt some butter in the microwave, Italian seasoning, just a little bit. I don't have just no regular garlic, so I'm just gonna take a little bit of garlic salt, just a little bit, because you don't want that much. And I'm just gonna put this in the microwave just for a couple seconds. Start off with, let's see what happens. Alright, so I got the butter semi-melted. So we're just going to drizzle. Casey is whining in the background. Just going to drizzle that on in. Now I do have a spreader, but I can't find it right now, and I'm just trying to hurry up. Say you gotta go to work. Okay, I'm just gonna do the same thing with all of these. Just gonna add your butter. So when you're making your garlic bread, just make it however buttery, or you know how you like. You can put whatever you want in it. What the main is garlic powder, butter. If you like the Italian seasonings, you can do that. If you don't have to. If you have parsley flakes, you can do that also. So right now I'm just gonna drizzle that. Just drizzle it. I'm gonna put this in the oven anyway. Try to get it as even as possible. Okay. Alright. And then just try to go back through and spread it again. Normally I like to go all the way to the edge. Okay, done. And London's about to taste it.
Let's taste.
Taste her food that she made. That's it in the bowl.
It tastes
Do that.
very good. I like it.
Look, Cakey seconded.
They have a good flavor. They're nice and juicy. The chicken is good. It's not dry or anything. It's
Alright, y'all. So we done making the first
make
time
sure you like
Rasta.
and subscribe. Bye guys.
Kate, say goodbye.
Bye.